Getting work done is crucial for lawyers, especially when you're doing that work for someone else. Getting work done alongside someone else, crucial for a law practice. But getting work done through other people is what you have to master in order to own a law business. Hi everyone, I'm Allison Williams here, your law firm mentor. Law Firm Mentor is a business coaching service for solo and small law firm attorneys. We help you to grow your revenues, crush chaos in business, and make more money. Now, I know a lot of you who have probably had the thought before, I have a lot of work to do. It is so much easier if I just do it myself. By the time I explain it to somebody else, by the time they screw it up and I have to fix it, I could just save the time and do it myself. But the reality is that if you don't master the art of delegating and you don't get work off of your plate and onto the plate of other people, you're never going to have time to both work in the business when you're starting out and work on the business so that you can actually create a business that sustains itself without you. So today I want to talk to you about the 3 Ds of delegation, and we're going to go into them in just a little bit of detail, and then there's going to be a separate video about each one of them because they're very, very critical. So D number 1 is decide. You have to decide that delegation is something that you value and something that you recognize that even if it's uncomfortable, getting through it and mastering it is going to make your business better. If you don't decide it, what tends to happen is you initially delegate and then the mind comes back to say, wait a minute, I can do this better, I can do it faster, I can do it cheaper, and then you never get into the habit of looking for ways to find more work for others to do. And ultimately, if you can't employ people to do work for you, your business will not grow. Second D of delegation is data. Now, data is very important because a lot of times we create these stories in our mind and they're based in assumption, or they could be based in simply stale information. If you don't get into the habit of really auditing your thoughts to see if the information, the data, is consistent with what you believe is the right answer, you're never going to come to the true right answer. You're always going to be making assumptions. So I want to give you a little data point that you can use to really think about the issue of delegation. If you hire a lawyer at $300 an hour and you require that lawyer to bill 1,500 hours a year, that is a gross nugget of $450,000. Right? So you know immediately $450,000 will be created. Now, you may be saying some of that work is going to come off my plate, so I'm actually going to have less because I could bill at a higher rate. But that data point misses the next data point, which is if you hire a lawyer with a little bit more experience, you can bill that lawyer at $350 per hour. So instead of a 5-year lawyer at $300 per hour, you could get a 10-year lawyer at $350 per hour. That same 1,500 hours is then going to bring you a gross nugget of $525,000. Now that's $75,000 more, and with a differential of 5 years of experience, you're probably not going to pay an extra $75,000 to the more experienced attorney, so you're ultimately going to make more. So you have to understand that data point in order to decide who is the right person to ultimately be the delegatee. Now finally, the third D of delegation, the third D that we always have to think about is the details. Now the details is probably what a lot of us like to go to. That's where we're happy. But when I say the details, I'm talking about the details of the delegation. So what is going to be delegated? To whom are you going to delegate? When is the project going to be returnable? When are you going to get it back? And ultimately, where is the project going to be stored so that you can be checking in on it as you delegate so that your delegation does not become abdication. Now, I know a lot of people struggle with delegation, lawyers in particular, and this is something that we help our clients with here at Law Firm Mentor. So if you need help getting a delegation system in place in your law firm, I invite you to schedule a call. My scheduler is going to be in the link to the comments of this video. I am Allison Williams, your Law Firm Mentor, everyone. Have a great day.